Hey agents, I hope everybody is excited about Season 9 dropping in a few hours. The Division 2 is getting a new game mode, the expertise system, and lots of new gear including exotics, named items, as well as the gear set Heartbreaker. If you've read up on Heartbreaker and or seen it used on the PTS, you'll know that it's very strong. Overpowered strong? Well, we're not sure just yet. But we do know that it relies on pulsing enemies either by hitting a headshot or tactician laser pointer so it can ramp up its damage and stack bonus armor on hit. It's basically the Division 1 Striker classified set before it was nerfed. And if you played Division 1, you know how good that set was. But in this video, I'm not going to focus on the Heartbreaker set per se. I'm looking at how you can hard counter this monster build that a lot of people will be running in PvP. But before we get into that, just a reminder that if you're not already a member of the Center for the Blind and you've been enjoying my Division 2 content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We finally have some new content in this game, so there's going to be a lot of fresh ideas that we'll be pumping out. And if you hang around till the end and enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. Any support is much appreciated. Alright, on with the show. So first, let's take a closer look at exactly what Heartbreaker does. Headshots apply pulse for 5 seconds. Weapon hits on pulse enemies add and refresh a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulse enemies for 5 seconds. Max stacks is 50. The popular choice for most players will probably be Spotter with the laser pointer to make it easier to pulse enemies. And once they get in a few hits, they just keep hitting harder and harder and become tankier and tankier. But this depends on you being pulsed. Well, also in Season 9, we're getting 10% pulse resistance mods. Add one of those mods to the 50% pulse resistance that you get from the specialization tree, assuming that doesn't get changed, and you have 60% pulse resistance. You can easily get another 40% in 2 ways. Either 3 pieces of Yaahl or 3 pieces of system corruption. The third piece for each will now give you pulse immunity. This means Heartbreaker players won't be able to get damage from Spotter, no damage from stacks on hit, and no bonus armor stacks on hit. You've just completely nullified their build. The problem is though that 3 pieces of Yaahl and 3 pieces of system corruption are weak on their own, so you've kind of gimped yourself as well. So how can we build around them to be as strong as possible ourselves? Well, an easy choice is to go 4 pieces of system corruption. 3 pieces only gives you 15% armor on kill, 40% disrupt resistance, and 40% pulse resistance. But the 4th piece replaces your armor kits with an infinite use instant ability that gives you 50% bonus armor and 20% armor on a 20-second cooldown. It also gives you 1% total weapon damage for every 5% bonus armor you have. I have tons of builds using system corruption, and it's a very strong set and can be used in a variety of different ways. For example, run it with Ridgeways, Wicked, and Sadist. The great thing with this build is that with 1 pulse resistance mod, you become immune to Heartbreaker, and also, if you pop your blue armor ability before engaging with another bleed build user, you'll be immune to their bleed until they break your bonus armor. So this build matches up very well against what I expect to be the most popular builds in PvP in Season 9. Another way to build it would be to turn the tables on them and run Spotter with either Vigilance or go a little tankier with the System Corruption backpack. Just remember that your bonus armor will protect Vigilance, so make sure you pop it before you engage, so again, they'll have to break through your bonus armor to deactivate Vigilance. I'm not going to go too in-depth on how to play or build System Corruption, as I have plenty of build videos on them, and for those who've never used System Corruption before, I have a full video on everything you need to know about System Corruption. I'll leave a link in the description below. But as you can see, this is an easy way to counter Heartbreaker while not gimping your build at all. So now let's look at the Yaahl brand set. 3 pieces gives you 10% hazard protection, 5% weapon damage, and 40% pulse resistance. Not outstanding bonuses, but definitely something you can work with. As mentioned, Heartbreaker and the Bleed build are probably going to see heavy use in Season 9. So we can build off the 3 Yaahl pieces to make us immune to both of them. We already know we just need one 10% pulse resistance mod to counter Heartbreaker, but to counter Bleed, we'll also need 100% bleed resistance. Assuming you have 10% Has-Pro from your watch, you're starting at 20% bleed resistance. To get the other 80%, you'll need 2 pieces of Seska, which gives 10% Has-Pro, and a total of 7 bleed resistance mods and Has-Pro attributes on your gear. What talents you go with is up to you, but personally, I like giving them a taste of their own medicine and running Ridgeways, Wicked, and Sadist. For this build, you'll need to go Has-Pro on all 5 high-end pieces, as well as 2 bleed resistance mods. Because you're dedicating so many attributes to hazard protection, running an SMG will make it a lot easier to stack crit damage, as they have a native 21% crit chance. Plus, with the shield nerf in PvP, I believe SMGs are going to feel a lot stronger in Season 9. So running an SMG, your last piece can be either Grupo or Sokolov. If you don't have an SMG with Sadist, go ahead and run the Lady Death, as it also works really well with the Bleed build. For these builds, how many blues you run depends on you. Standard is 3 blues in Conflict and 4 blues in the Dark Zone, but I've been running around having a lot of success with a 6 red SMG build recently, so really, anything can work. So there you have it. Heartbreaker is coming, but you'll be prepared for it. I'm looking forward to not only countering Heartbreaker, but also running it myself, as it does look like a fun gear set tailored to ARs, which are my weapon of choice. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for more Season 9 tricks and tidbits. I'll leave you with a conflict match of me using my System Corruption Bleed build in case you'd like to see how this set is played. Until next video, happy farming, agents.
The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies. An agent needs assistance.
Dude, his teammates are not.
Rogue striker
I
drone
might
detected.
have to switch builds because man, they immediately went after our 2 of them. Immediately went after our teammates. They know their handicaps.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Yep.
Specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
System disrupted. System restored. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action.
Shit.
Agent
What is this
deceased.
doing?
The enemy is claiming the supply drop.
Yeah.
The specialization supply drop has fallen
I ain't jumped over the fence.
into enemy hands.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh, there's one behind us, middle. Is oh,
The fight is halfway done.
Alright, got him. Mortar versus mortar, but our mortar guy is so bad. I think our guy hit one guy with a mortar. Didn't do shit. 800,000 total. You're still in combat, dude. Come on. Combat.
Boost about to come online. Boost now active.
I mean,
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're just strong. No one's retreating. The fight continues. There are
What's this
no
guy
more
shooting
rogue
at?
reinforcements. Eliminate
dude
whoever's
scared
left.
me. He's shooting at me.
Agent down.
Scared me. I thought there was one behind us. Nah, he was just shooting my back. Now he's shooting at the other teammate. Oh.
Boost will soon deactivate. Rogue striker drone detected. Allies are acquiring the boost. Allies have acquired the boost.
It's a win. Solid work.
I got a seeker noise. Oh yeah, good job, Lori.